Welcome to my studio. Look at this. We're at Cockle Bay on magnificent Magnetic Island, and the tide has gone out, which leaves lots of amazing things to paint. This is my favourite thing to paint. I love the ocean. I'm in my hometown in Townsville, across from Townsville actually, at Magnetic Island, and I can't wait to share this beauty with you. So let's capture it on canvas. I have been here now for 24 hours and I'm so inspired. I did a little pastel drawing yesterday, but today I get to paint. So let's get started. Now, I just want to get straight into this, so I'm not going to waste a lot of time here. But I do like Castle Hill over there in the background, which is iconic to Townsville. And in fact, we climbed to the top of that a few days ago, combining some of my phthalo green over some of the phthalo blue and white mix that I had there. So look at this. So nice to paint what you see. It really is my favourite part of being an artist, is being able to capture the beauty that I see. And I have to tell you that I get so frustrated when we're driving around or we're somewhere of such beauty like this and I don't have my paints with me. And we've come up here to Townsville, to North Queensland, and I am living the dream now because for ages I've wanted to come up here and just paint on Magnetic Island, and that's where I am. I mean, just look at those colours. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. So now I've got some white into some of my phthalo green. You can see where I'm going with this, why I said you've got to have those colours straight there. And again, as I love to say and I love to do, is paint nature, right? There's no rules in nature. It doesn't matter if you've got a wider strip of turquoise or a wider strip of the purple tone out there, or you've got a little bit more sand than ocean. I have to remind my students all the time about this. It's just, you want to just get to the end and you want to paint that. I want to paint that boat in, but you've got to get everything that comes before that in first. So patience is the key here. A little bit more ultramarine blue. Okay, I think this will do me. So I'm going to start down here and I'm going up to the top where the TV tower is, which, interesting story. My dad actually started up there in television before we even had television going to air. He was the technician putting all of the equipment in. And at the very top there of the TV tower is a light post to warn the planes, obviously, that you don't want to fly here. And he used to have to change the light bulb up there. Back in the day, there was no safety gear. It's a true story. There was no safety gear or anything.
Change a light bulb?
At the top of a mountain, yes. Oh, top of Mount Stewart. Right. Because we get discounted art supplies and we like to pass the savings on to you because I really encourage you to paint with good quality materials. To me, we climbed Castle Hill yesterday, which is what a lot of the locals do. It's good exercise. It's about 7.5 kilometre round trip to walk up the goat track. So the seafood here is fantastic up in North Queensland. So we have had a little bit of fish and chips, etc. So climbing up Castle Hill is great exercise to work it off. Now, it's made out of granite. It's actually, obviously, a very long time ago was a volcano. I'm going to grab some of that light red oxide and skin tone together here, like that, to get this nice granity colour, and adding some white. Sort of the outline of the rock here. Again, it doesn't matter if I don't get this exactly the way that the rock is. So it's going out and then it's sort of coming back in like that. Notice how I'm going at an angle. I'm not going straight across. If I went straight across, we're not going to get perspective in here. So now I've just got some straight skin tone. Straight, I say straight, but because I've been dipping my brush in there with other colours, it's got that nice mix of colours. Look at that, I love it. I'm just going to put some here like that, and in here like that. So I've gone that angle, now I'm coming back this angle. I just want to get the sand painted in.
Our private little beach?
So if I scoop up these colours here that I made earlier, so that was like your skin tone, it had a little tiny bit of alizarin crimson in it and some white and some light red oxide. So I'm just brushing that in there like that. I'm not mixing it all in. Again, this is what makes it special. So looking out into the far distance there, I can see little tiny bits of rock here. So see how I've put this on its side, and I'm going like this, and I'm just lightly tapping. So I've scraped that in. Now I'm just going to turn my paintbrush over just to get a few strokes, a few more strokes here. Again, see, equal parts skin tone, burnt umber, and a little bit of light red oxide. Pick it all up in a scoop and put it on your canvas. Now I am getting a little bit of a slant to my paintbrush strokes now, like that. So I've placed it on like that. Now I'm dragging it back like that, which creates extra interest, but also sort of creates the movement that we've had in the tide here today. People always balk at painting in cities. It's really easy. Watch me. Look, it's just a matter of dashes and strokes like this. See what I'm doing here? It is a suggestion of buildings. Look at that. Just lots of little strokes going across like that, going up the hill. All right, now I've captured Castle Hill, Mount Stewart, a bit of Townsville City here, but you don't have to do that. You can just put in all of these beautiful tones of aquas and blues and purples and capture this amazing low tide with all of the rocks and sand coming through here.